Have you ever felt like a failure? Like no matter what you do, life keeps knocking you down? If so, you're not alone. Some of the most successful people in the world have faced crushing failures before achieving greatness. But what makes them different? They didn't quit. They learned from failure. They kept going, no matter how hard it got. Science backs this up. Research from Stanford University shows that the brain grows stronger when we struggle and overcome challenges. This is called neuroplasticity, which means that every failure teaches your brain how to adapt, grow, and become stronger. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas Edison. Imagine trying 10,000 times to make something work and failing every single time. Would you keep going? Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, faced repeated failures. Scientists and investors mocked him, saying his ideas were foolish. But instead of giving up, he used every failure as a lesson. Science backs this up. A study from Harvard Business Review found that persistence and learning from failures increase problem-solving skills, making success more likely. Edison's story proves that failure is not the opposite of success, it's a necessary part of the journey. Lesson: fail smarter, not harder. Every failure is a lesson leading you to success. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was once a struggling single mother, living in poverty, battling depression, and barely able to afford food. 12 publishers rejected her manuscript for Harry Potter, saying it would never sell. Can you imagine if she had given up after the first rejection? Science fact: studies on resilience show that people who experience setbacks and keep pushing forward develop stronger mental endurance. University of Pennsylvania. Rejection and failure trigger the brain's problem-solving center, making us more creative and adaptable. Lesson: rejection is just redirection. Keep pushing forward. Your breakthrough is coming. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, wasn't even good enough to make his high school team. Imagine how devastating that must have been for him. He could have quit. Instead, he used that failure as motivation. He practiced harder than ever, spending hours every day on the court. Years later, he won 6 NBA championships and became a basketball legend. Scientific fact: studies from the Journal of Applied Sports Psychology found that athletes who use failure as motivation improve their skills faster than those who give up. Lesson: don't let failure define you, let it push you to be better. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV job because her boss told her she was unfit for television. She could have believed them. Instead, she proved them wrong. She took a different opportunity, worked harder, and built a media empire. Today, Oprah is one of the most influential and wealthy women in the world. Scientific fact: a study from Yale University found that people who face early failures in their careers have higher chances of long-term success if they persevere. Resilience increases self-confidence, which leads to better decision-making and greater success. Lesson: failure is not a stop sign, it's a redirection to something greater. Would you believe that Walt Disney, the creator of Mickey Mouse and Disneyland, was fired from a newspaper because his editor said he lacked imagination and had no good ideas? He could have given up, but he didn't. Instead, he created a vision so big that it changed entertainment forever. Today, Disney is one of the most recognized brands in the world. Scientific fact: the brain thrives on persistence. The more we push through obstacles, the more our brain develops problem-solving skills and creativity. National Institute of Mental Health. Lesson: your failures don't define you, your response to them does. The science of failure. Failure builds resilience, your brain gets stronger with every setback. Failure increases creativity, you learn to find new solutions. Failure teaches perseverance, the more you keep going, the greater your chances of success. What can you do today? Embrace failure, it's part of the journey. Learn from mistakes, every failure teaches you something. Keep going, success is closer than you think. Now it's your turn. What's one failure you've faced, and how did you overcome it? Share your story in the comments. Remember, the only real failure is giving up. Like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.